Good afternoon, this is Gavriel Jacknin, and welcome to BJC Halacha A, number 1515, Halacha that keeps the Yetzer Hara away. And today we'd like to honor Dr. Zevin, Susan Monk, and family, just because. You're awesome. We love you. Thanks for listening. And here we go. Having concluded the laws pertaining to laundering, the Yetzer Hara, the author, addresses the malacha of tzoveya, dyeing. Again, we're talking about some of the activities that are prohibited on Shabbos. It is prohibited to color any item, even with a coloring that will not last. Therefore, it is prohibited for a woman to apply makeup to her face. I'm sorry, ladies. I know it's hard for Shabbos, I know. But you know you're beautiful, ladies, even without the makeup. You're natural. One should also be careful when one's hands are colored from the juices of fruits that he has eaten, such as cherries, that he should not touch a garment or a towel, because by doing so, he will impart color to it. Similarly, blood that emanates from one's nose or one's wound, one should not wipe on a towel. Okay, now we've got to do a lot of footnotes here to get some more clarity. There is a dispute whether this prohibition of dyeing is biblical or rabbinic. According to Rambam, certainly in this case, the biblical prohibition of dyeing applies only where the color is lasting, and the sages prohibited dyeing where the color is temporary. Other Rishonim, other rabbis of, again, the thousands, 1100s, 1200s, Rashi, Rambam, however, maintained that the biblical prohibition applies even when the color will last for only a short period, as long as the person desires it for that period. Then you mentioned regarding the makeup. So he says, this applies to any type of makeup such as lipstick, eyeliner, foundation, etc. that lasts for any length of time. It is permitted, however, to apply ordinary talcum powder to the face since its color does not last at all. Note that applying lipstick is prohibited not only on account of the malacha of tzoveya, dyeing, but also on account of machek, which is smoothing out, which we'll learn more about later. For this reason, it is prohibited to use any cream, even if it does not impart color. Then he said, although he does not intend to color the cloth with the fruit, cherries, or with the blood, this is an inevitable result, called a psik reisha, of touching it. Note, however, that it is permitted to eat fruit even though this inevitably results in one's hands becoming colored. This is because the malacha of dyeing applies only to materials that are commonly colored, such as clothing or a woman's face, but not to things that are not commonly colored, such as one's hands. The Mishnah Berurah cites authorities who maintain that one need not be concerned about wiping colored fruit, juice, or blood on a towel, since the color does not improve the towel, but soils it. Mishnah Berurah rules that when use of a towel or the like is unavoidable, one may rely on these authorities. Finally, regarding, he says, you can see more in detail, more of this in a further halacha. He says, a further simon, there the Yetzer Hara adds that one should not bandage a bleeding wound with a cloth, since it will become dyed by the blood. He also provides details of how to treat a wound permissibly. Okay, long but geschmack. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Feature Halacha 3600 for the Gold. See you tomorrow.